And the Friday the 13th news doesn't stop. Hi everybody, I'm Randy Reviews. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. I'm gonna be going over some Friday the 13th updates that we got recently. So let's get into this. If you followed my last video, I talked about A24 pulling the plug on the show, the prequel, and they didn't know what was going on. Now it's been confirmed that that it will still happen. So yeah, we got a post from Brian Fuller. I believe he's the showrunner and executive producer. So he put a post on Instagram last night saying, adapting classic horror is something I've had some experience with. These shows require a vision that elevates and transforms, as well as delivers what audience has come to expect, which is an ambitious and risky endeavor. It requires people to take the leap with me. When it works as with Hannibal, the results can be powerful for the storytellers and the audience. I couldn't be more proud of the work my co-showrunner David Danger Gray and I were able to accomplish with our brilliant writing staff despite the challenges we had. For reasons beyond our control, A24 has elected to go a different way with the material. We hope the final product will be something Friday the 13th fans all over the world enjoy. So yeah, so this post just confirms his exit and confirms what we been hearing. Yes, no, it wasn't happening. Now we know that it is happening. They have to get another showrunner, and yeah. So by the time they do all that and finish whatever scripts they're currently working on, I say it's probably another 2 years at most, if not more, unless they pull the plug completely and it just doesn't happen. Yeah. So for people who don't know, the prequel was supposed to, I believe, feature Jason and Pamela. So I don't know if it was gonna be, right after the dad, I guess, abandoned them. I think that's what the dad did, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna show the iconic moment where Jason drowns, which I'm assuming will be different from what we've seen in the films or what we know, that the camp counselors weren't watching him and he swam or he was thrown in or whatever, whatever reason they give us. But yeah, so currently A24 don't know what they're doing or don't know what way they want to go. It's a shame. I would really like to see what Brian Fuller would have done. He Hannibal was a big show. I never saw it, but I know it was a big show. I believe on, what was it, Fox, Netflix, or something like that. And I know that show lasted a while, so it would have been nice to see what he would have done. I'm curious what his vision was. What was he gonna do? Yeah. So this prequel was an idea that not a lot of people were too keen in. If you saw my last video, I said that I wasn't as excited for it. I would watch it, but I wasn't very excited for it. But yeah, I'm curious what his vision would have been. What his vision could have been for the show, or what was it gonna entail? It's probably be about Jason and his mom. So I don't know, them just hanging out at the camp. Him being teased by the other kids over and over again. I hope that wasn't going to be the case, because that's not a type of Friday the 13th prequel I want to see, where he's always bullied because of his disfigurement, which I'm pretty sure A24 was going to try to throw in there, or is going to throw in there eventually when they do this show. But yeah, I am curious. Like I said, this is something since 2022 they announced they're going to do. We're 2 years in, minus the strike, and nothing really gone forward. I believe Kevin Wilkinson, I think the writer for Scream, he was gonna write or direct an episode. Adriana King was gonna come out, I believe, as, I'm assuming, her character, but that wouldn't make sense if this is a prequel. How are you gonna follow Alice? Is it gonna be like the month before Friday the 13th, or a year before Friday the 13th? Yeah. Will it be showing her getting the job there, at the camp? I don't know what it was going to entail, but yeah, so far that's all we know, that they didn't know what they were going to do. Now we know that Brian Fuller has exited. They're going to go another way. Kind of reminds me of the Scream debacle they're in now. But yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do now. I know they have to get in the showrunner. Nobody's been announced, as far as I know. as far as location, cast, that sort of thing. Would it take place at the actual lake, where they filmed it? I don't remember where they filmed it. What city? Y'all can let me know in the comments where it was actually filmed. I seen it, but I just don't remember where it was filmed. Yeah, like I said, most Friday the 13th fans weren't keen on the prequel. They'd rather just keep it what the movies are now. Maybe go back to a more serious tone than the recent films. But yeah, like I said, I'm curious how this show was going to go, or how it is going to go now. And like I said, it's probably going to be another couple of years at most that it will we'll see it if we ever see it. They might just pull the plug eventually, and that'll be it. No harm, no foul. But yeah, yeah, those are my thoughts. Brian Fuller has exited. He's given his well, not his reasoning, but just that they couldn't agree. So I'm curious to what they couldn't agree on. I'm assuming story. The writing, story wise, who, what, where, when, that sort of thing. Yeah, I like A24. They produce a lot of good movies. Too many to name at the moment, but they produce a lot of good movies. I like A24. So I don't know. Did they want to get real dark with it, and Brian Fuller didn't want to go that dark, or because he's going on Peacock, so I'm assuming they could get as dark as they want, like Netflix. They can go as dark. Since they're not tied to a network, they don't have to. They won't have restrictions. As if this was going on Fox or something like that, where they would have restrictions. Certain boundaries they couldn't cross. So I'm curious what was the big what was the problem with that? But yeah, like I said, feel free to go check out my other video I just posted the other day. Going through this, yeah. So that's all my thoughts. Let's see where we are in a couple of years, if that, maybe sooner. Maybe they're closer than we think we are. Maybe they're closer than we think. Yeah, yeah, they're closer than we think we are with the show. I was gonna make some metaphor, but never mind. But yeah. So if you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. If you like me, like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff. Yeah. I'll keep you guys updated if anything more comes out, but I'm pretty sure that's all we're gonna get for now, or at least through the summer. So we'll see where we're at, in the fall after summer, where we're at with this show. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, like I always say, any feedback is good feedback, and I catch you guys in the next one.